To double check, I want to confirm you are good to do this interview.
Yes.
Alright, my name is Taylor Head and I attend Middle Tennessee State University. I am currently taking an online interviewing class. Over the term of this semester, I am doing an interviewing project for our benefit to learn more about the career field I want to work in after college, and your feedback will greatly help me get a better idea of the industry. The estimated time for this interview should last about 15 minutes. Thank you for your cooperation, and if you're ready, we will begin. Ready?
Yes. Yep.
Alright, how did you get into flying, Jake?
I grew up in a very aviation-grounded family. Both my dad and my brother were naval aviators, so by the time I was old enough to walk and talk, I was old enough to want to be able to fly an airplane.
Awesome. Is the professional pilot major what made you come to MTSU for college?
Yes and no. About 90% of it was the professional pilot major.
Cool. Why did you become a flight instructor for MTSU?
A few reasons. The big one was being able to time build and be able to get the most amount of hours in a short amount of time. And the other part of it was I honestly really enjoyed helping people and really enjoyed progressing people and watching people grow and being able to be a part of that. And so it was something that honestly I thoroughly enjoyed.
All right. Would you recommend this job to someone else?
Yeah. The biggest thing that you see about pilots is it seems glorious at first, but there's a lot of things that people don't think about, like holidays, weekends, those are gone. And so a lot of people struggle with that, but if you can look past those things, then it's a really good career to have.
All right. Why or why not for like instructing for MTSU versus a different flight school?
MTSU, it's a very structured program. It's kind of hard to mess up. We have a really good pass rate. We have a really good program. And one of the big things for me was you never see MTSU on the news because an engine stopped in an airplane. You don't have to worry about our maintenance. So that was a big thing for me. Some of the other flight schools you have to deal with, like the one across the street, ended up on Facebook a few months ago because one of their airplanes was in a grass field. So just mainly the maintenance and just the structure of the program. I like structuring things. I don't just like, just having no clue what I'm doing when I get to the flight school.
Yeah. All right. What is your favorite memory from flight instructing?
Probably watching my first student solo. It's kind of like one of those nerve-wracking things, wondering if he's going to pile drive it or if he's actually going to land. And he ended up doing pretty well. But it was just nice to see. It's like, hey, he actually can fly a plane. And it's, I was the only one that taught him how to fly a plane. So if he kills himself, I'm the only one that they can blame.
All right. How about your worst or scariest memory?
Well, at MTSU or just flying in general?
Let's do just flying in general.
Well, one time I think I had about 3 hours of sleep and I was flying when I shouldn't have, and I made a few mistakes that barely turned out in a good way, and I kind of got very lucky. So it scared me a lot, but it made me realize that I should be flying when I'm tired.
Do you want to work for a regional airline carrier next?
Yes.
Why?
So for me, the only two major options that I gave myself was either military or the civilian route to the majors. And the reason why I want to go to the civilian regional route versus military is right now the industry is so good, and it's going to give me the quickest route to the majors compared if I went military. If I went military, I'm looking at least 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Whereas a civilian could be anywhere between like 3 to 5 years if I'm lucky and I do what I need to.
All right, cool. If you could start over, would you choose a different career, or are you happy with what you've chosen?
I'm happy with what I chose. It's easy to say that now before I've 5 years deep in it, but I've never enjoyed 9 to 5. I've never enjoyed having a consistent schedule, and being able to have a job that's extremely flexible is something that I enjoy.
All right. What do you look forward to at your next job at the regional carrier?
I look forward to being able to progress, meet new people, just get to know people, get to see the world, get to travel, um, get to fly to Philadelphia, have Philly cheesesteaks. It's a big thing.
All right.
Mostly food and travel.
Got it. All right. Well, thank you for the time for letting me interview to find out a little bit more about the industry and what I would like to do after college. Is there anything else you can think of that would help me in my transition from college to the working life of an airline pilot that I did not ask?
Nope, I think you're all good.
All right. I enjoyed speaking with you, and once again, thank you for your time and cooperation.
You're welcome.
All right. We'll see.